Minnesota Dirt, May 10th, Saturday, sunny, beautiful. Boys are with me. Motorcycles backfiring in the background. That can only mean one thing: race day. We were gonna race last night, but Fountain City was off after their 3-day race of the Dairyland Showdown. Goose is pumped. He's ready to get in the shop and get working. Goose, man, you can't come out there with me. No, you gotta stay in the backyard. Can you back up, please? Thank you. No, Goose, back up. Back up. Thank you. All right. Well, car looks a lot better now. Had to recheck the tow, make sure life is good. We now have stacked quarter panels. So hopefully now I'll come home with them and not have them removed. Ooh, a little stiff there. Yeah. Might have to weaken it up a little bit on this side. She's a little stiff still. That side's good. That front corner, though, she's a little stiff still. Yep. Might have to do a little bendy, weaken it up. Yeah. Ready to go. Since we had 2 weeks off, went to the whole front end after the first week we raced when things were a little rough. We bent both ball joints in the right front. We bent the tie rod bolt. We broke the right rear shock mount. We lost both rear quarter panels. I think that's it. So yeah, went to the whole front end, made sure everything was straight. Glad I did that. Did not expect to find ball joints bent like that, but lowers were all straight, spindles were straight. Rear end slightly tweaked. Now that I'm recording, got to yawn or have hiccups and do weird things. But anyway, rear end is slightly tweaked after last weekend, but not tweaked enough to justify retubing or fixing it. It's only a little bit, so we'll have to keep an eye on that week to week. And if it starts to go any more than where it is now, we'll have to do some replacing of tubies. Toe's good. After I put that new tie rod bolt in, toe came right back to where it was supposed to be. So that's good. That's very good. So we'll throw some front tires on this thing, get it loaded up. Yeah. But yeah, we haven't had any rain. It's been sunny last week and some change, so I think Deer Creek won't be rough anymore. Just because it was the first race of the year and we had rain all week. That's why it got that way. But I think now it's going to be smooth, probably a little dry, back to the typical Deer Creek we're used to. So kind of did some adjustments on the car, put it back to where we were beginning at the test and tune. But to get ready for the tack and the roughness, we did a few adjustments. But yeah. Rather than that, really sums it up. We got Cody's LS running. That was pretty neat. Getting closer on that project. Hopefully in a couple of weeks he can actually go out and race it. But I don't know if you hear that. I hear sirens. A little small town, so it means everyone has to walk outside and take a look, see what happened. I've been on video with you guys, so there's my alibi. Ain't me. It's all right. Enough chit chat. Throw some front tires on this thing and start getting loaded up. All right, guys, here we are at Deer Creek Speedway. Car's ready to go. I'm in my suit. Charlie's getting a little heat in the car. Walking down into the driver's meeting, and then hot laps. I'm not sure for a car count right now. I guess we'll find out. It's a little more empty be up here by us. Well, that means it could be more people down there, so I guess we'll find out. All right, I'm gonna walk my way to the driver's meeting. See what they have to say today. Well, didn't really learn anything at the driver's meeting. Did you learn anything?
I can't never win.
Yeah, they did a couple.
I didn't win the $100.
They did 2 drawings off your wristband number.
I didn't win the chance for a 4-wheel.
Yeah, but neither of us won those. But all right, now they're calling for hot laps. So let's go run the hot laps. Snug, but track's really tacked, so after a few heat races, should be right there.
I think you're second up.
It's heat 2 pole.
Oh, there you go. All right, well, good luck.
Top 18 goes to the A, top 12 redraw, everyone else to the B main.
Oh, there's a B tonight. Not enough cars for two. All right, well, go get them.
Yes, sir.
All right, where are you starting, Billy?
Pole.
On the pole?
Only one way
to get in the show.
Yep, I gotta win it.
Only one way to get in the show. Wow.
Yeah.
It's only one easy way to get in the show. You gotta win it. If you don't win it, they gotta try to do it through a B main. That's no fun.
Yep, can't go -1.
So, track's got a lot of grip. So it should hold everything you can give it. So,
it's the plan.
Hold her to the boards. Alright, good luck.
Thank you.
See you out there. Alright, here we go.
Billy's heat 2. Starting on the pole. No pressure. It's everything in USRA is done by passing points. So if you go backwards, even if you were to finish second, which sounds like a good deal, it's like, hey, you finished second. But that would really kill him in passing points. He would actually have negative points, and that would definitely put him into B main. So starting on the pole sounds great, but you're in this USRA passing points thing. If you start on the pole and don't win it, you're pretty much guaranteed you're going to end up in a B main. And sometimes even when you win it, you'll end up in a B main if there's guys that came from the back and scored more points than you did. But that doesn't happen very often, but sometimes. So we'll see what happens.
3 gas out of Utica, Minnesota. Bill Steinberg outside from Utica, Minnesota. And 22-8 to JP Hill.
Same over to the inside of Pine Island. Nicole Creamer to the outside. And it's a champion.
Row 3 to 15 of Hannibal, Minnesota is Cole Gracious and outside from Minnesota City. That youngster is the 59 of Mason Stockhouse.
And number 4 on Hastings, that'll be the 14.
Nah, you're straight away. You want to talk about consistent? Dude, that car, every corner, you know, where you at it, you know, where you're checking up a little bit to get, I don't know why you're checking up. Is it not turning or what? But I mean, every lap was exact.
Honestly, I think Dino probably had a faster car than Lily, but Lily was just a little bit higher and it was way more smooth than Dino and Jeff was just piling it in there. I was like, all right, well, what's Lily doing? Just like reps it. Hopefully you pull the straightaway reps just going hopefully it dries out better.
I'm sure it will. I don't suppose it's going to get any wetter.
I was like 210, almost 220 there.
It's good.
Get more water out. Yeah, she's a little warm. I probably should have let her run a little bit. It's only 200.
Was it racing that hard?
I don't know.
Or when it slowed down, was it?
I was a little preoccupied to be looking at my gauges.
Yeah, no, it looked good. Wow.
All I know is that they weren't freaking out, so I didn't hit 230.
From in the stands, it looked like you had one arm up on the, like you're on the couch.
I was just happy to see you finally drive when you got male anatomy. Nice job there, Billy. Looked real good. Looked real good. Felt good. And Dad's still. Hopefully that should keep me out of the B main. Yeah, I'd say so. And look. I know I got 2 car panels. Woo! For now. You keep out front, your stuff stays a lot cleaner.
Yeah, you know, you don't get whacked when you're up front.
Charlie, fuel in the
Tammy's window net up, will ya? All the rest of them are out back in the watch.
Yeah, we'll get her.
Okay.
So, all right, well, sounds like Billy's pretty happy. No changes, I'm assuming. Throw a little fuel in it.
Yeah, throw some fuel, put battery charger on it.
See what happens.
Grind some tires, send it.
Sounds good. All right, good job.
Thank you.
So that's 2. That's 3. So Billy won his heat. So far he's 4th in passing points, winning his heat. So even winning the heat. What'd you hit? I think he said he drew 2. So like I was saying earlier, even winning your heat, you're not guaranteed to get in there. Where'd you end up? 2. Alright, well, here we go. So I was telling Minnesota Dirt that even winning, so you won your heat, you were heat 1 and you won it, and that put you 4th in passing points. So for the folks out there that don't understand passing points,
Yeah, if I would have.
if he would have come in second, he would not have even.
I think I would have made it still into the A, but I wouldn't have been in the top 12 for the redraw.
Right. Oh, top 12 redrew?
Nice.
He drew 2,
And then Dino, it's like, Billy's drawing really good today. Have him draw for me. Full Dino 1.
Why did you draw for Dino?
Well, I didn't know who I was. The lady just yelled at me to draw again. I'm like, okay. And then as I was having my hand in there, Dino was like, you're drawing for me right now. I'm like, oh. Never.
hold on, let me let this one go.
Never helped people. So yeah, Wasota front row.
All right, yep, X was sort of front row. We'll see.
Feature number 2, Leroy Auto Clinic USRA B-Mod feature. Coming out on the track, 18 laps of distance. Here is your lineup.
After the redraw, we have a 98 to Christopher B. Auto Man, Bill on the inside, row number 1, the outside on the Utica.
Oh, I gotta thank Rossi Auto Body, Weir's Machine, Synergy Suspension Technology, Plainview Napa, National Fleet Graphics, Balance Speed, Minnesota Dirt if you watch my YouTube channel, my mom and dad, and then my beautiful fiance Sammy. Oh man, this win means huge. We've been busting tail this last couple of years. It just seems like we couldn't ever catch a break, and we finally caught one tonight.
Yeah, you got just a heck of a season last year. Revenue race car over 1,000. Kind of struggled last time, but you've been looking for 2 or 3 years. You don't like the track and put it all together. Congratulations on that long price last.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, this was the car that we rolled last year, and we got her put back together, and I think as fast as ever now.
We'll see you again later. Let's not make it go right.
Oh, I hope so. Hope not. Hope not.
There you go, ladies.
Thank you. Man, we did it. Second one here, but my first one in 8 years.
Good for you, dude. Great job.
You throw rockets.
The last one was 2017 at the
Pink Out.
The Pink Out night.
Very good.
Hey, go with soda. It's a wonder what these things will do when you're allowed to put some bar angle in them.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
What kind of hat did we get?
Nice. Good job, buddy. Here, give me. Here he comes right here.
Take your hood off. Hood off.
Thanks, Dino. Hey, you gotta call your mother right away. I called her, and then I hung up, but I didn't want to be the one to tell her. Now she's probably panicking, thinking that something bad happened. Here, I'll listen to the tech guy. She's probably freaking out.
He's got to pass tech.
Yeah, we're good. This thing's about as legal as they come.
That's what all.
Yeah.
All right, stock cars are pulled onto the racetrack. They'll probably roll in the moisture for a couple laps.
He's calling his mama.
Thanks, Mama. Thank you.
You there? I was so excited. I called her and I'm like, I don't want to be the one to tell her. So then of course she calls me right back and then I don't answer. I'm sure she was. All right, looks like you made it through tech. It's a good sign.
Well, now you know how to do it. Right? Be back to you tonight. we'll check in with you later.
Very impressive.
Yeah, dude, you were gone.
Was I?
Gone. And then when you started getting into lap traffic, you just picked your way through there.
Rolled
Just
the bottom so good.
you picked your way through lap traffic like they weren't even there. Oh, heck yeah. Well, I better grab one for Dad. Oh, I'm getting too focused here.
Where?
Two stickers.
Two stickers.
Oh,
Oh, you're old enough, right?
yeah, I'm old enough.
What kind of beer you want?
You got Bush?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yes.
Bush Light?
Yes, please.
Where's the Bush Light at?
She's going to go get it for you.
Oh! Now it's like $364 you won.
Dude, I don't even care. I feel so good. I needed that so bad. I wish Todd didn't tell the whole world that it's been 2017 the last time I won.
You gotta be like,
Oh, look at that. Thank you. All
Have a
right,
night.
party in the piss tonight. Let's go.
you gotta be like, Cal Knott Jr. Anybody try to rip the trophy out of my hand, I'll punch you right in the face. All right.
Come on, I gotta see you try doing this.
I have a massive fuel saver.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Greensland.
Thanks.
Minnesota Dirt. Monday, May 12th? May 12th. Oh, yeah, day after Mother's Day. Late Mother's Day. Just got the car washed, got tires washed. We got a busy week. Tomorrow I'm going to Marshalltown, Iowa for the Flow Night America. And then so we got Wednesday, Thursday to get the car ready. And then we're racing Friday at Fountain City and Saturday at Deer Creek. So our first full weekend.
Yeah, busy.
Better rest up.
Hopefully I can make at least one of them.
TJ works for the old egg industry. And so right now is the busy time of season with the planting and the fertilizing and the... Is there anything else really?
About it.
That's about it. Covered it with those two words. So yeah, be busy for a couple weeks. So that's why TJ was not with us Saturday at Deer Creek. And of course,
You pull the W out.
finally pull the dub. Woo! Hopefully it doesn't take me so long to get the next one. But
We're on a roll.
car was good. Car was darn good. So hopefully now we just got to keep up with the racetrack because obviously the track's going to start to get slicker. You know, it was pretty tacky Saturday. Track's going to start to get slicker, so we'll just have to keep adjusting the car to compensate for the drier conditions. But hopefully we keep the speed. Hopefully. Yeah, I was didn't know what to say when they put that microphone in my face. So I had to kind of be able to look at the car because I was in cloud 9. So I stole the microphone from Todd so I could look at the side of the car and try to regather up my thoughts because I still was in shell shock that, yeah, I don't know. I dug up underneath, crossed up Dino into the bottom. I was fully expecting him to come right back to my door, and then I never saw him. So I was like, okay, he's got to be coming. And then a couple laps went by, and still no one came to my door on the top. So I was like, holy crap, dude, I'm leading this crap. Like we are leading. And actually, no, I don't know, 10 more laps kicked off, and I was like, holy crap, I don't hear no one, I don't see no one. Oh my God, I think we might be checked out right now. So I just kept driving like Dale, doing it for Dale, and the whole time I was just praying, like, no yellow, no yellow, no yellow, stay green, stay green. Because yeah, if we would have had a yellow, I think things would have got pretty interesting with all the fire breathing down my neck. Starting on the front row like that, I was able to kind of run away. And then I saw the flying green, and then like all the flashbacks from like previous years all of a sudden started hitting me. Like, you know, there's me on the bottom thinking that I'm gone, and then all of a sudden there's Hunter Kennedy or Dustin Cruz, you know, someone blasting the top, Dino blasting the top on me, and then I finished second. So I was like, all right, dude, like, gotta keep driving. So I saw the white. I'm like, all right, there's a white flag. If someone's there, they're gonna do something nuts now. So then when I sent it into 1 and 2, made sure the car came all the way up, and was like, all right, and if someone's gonna pass me on the top, they're gonna junk me first, or they're gonna slam me in the bumper, one of the two. Nothing happened, and then I come to 3 and 4, and I'm like, all right, this is where someone's gonna send it. And so then I made sure I drove that thing all the way up to the wall coming out of 4, just to make sure that someone wasn't gonna last corner steal that one away from me. And luckily we had a lead and there was no one there, but car was awesome. Again, big thanks to all my sponsors: Rossi Auto Collision, Weir's Machine, Synergy Suspension Technology, Lee Rain Trucking, Plainview Napa, Industrial Coatings Company, National Fleet Graphics, Balance Speed, Skyrocket, Weir's Machine, Minnesota Dirt. I think I got them all. Super Clean. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It was freaking awesome. So glad we found victory lane on night 2. So hopefully that means big things to come, or hopefully that means hopefully we didn't just waste all of our energy too early in the season. But yeah, well, we're washed up. Didn't sleep too good last night. I'm kind of tired. We'll come back Wednesday, get the radiator out so we can get that thing washed out. And that heat race was so wide open, hammered down. Things got a little toasty. Not too bad. It was only like 220. So nothing too crazy or concerning. The feature time, we were completely fine. I didn't have his tongue hanging out for 8 laps all the way around. But got anything to add?
Cars in one piece.
Cars in one piece. So I told my dad, I'm like, dude, I don't know what I'm more excited about. That we just won, or that the car's in one piece and I have both quarter panels. Thought that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a change.
Well, TJ, you want to do the honors and make us official? Now make sure it's square, make sure it's straight, centered.
If I don't
crease it.
Dad'll yell at me.
Don't make sure it's perfect. Oh, there's half stuck. Bam. That means it is official. We are official.
So the goal is to make a complete line.
Yeah, no, the goal is to fill up all this area, hopefully on the sail panel. It's a heavy task, but we're gonna do our best, right?
Very much so.
All right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I know I talked a little bit in Charlie's video. We finally broke that 2,500 subscribers, which is freaking awesome. So 3,000. Let's hit that 3,000 mark now before the end of summer. We got the dub, so let's keep this rolling. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.